Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Bell's Book Corner. I haven't done one in a while, but I just finished a book this month that I really wanted to talk about. This is called The Young World by Chris Weitz. He directed the second Twilight movie, and I'm totally not going to hold that against him because this book was really great. It just came out this July, I think, and it was so good. I saw it in Books A Million. I passed it maybe 3 or 4 times. And I just decided, you know what, this cover is pulling me in. I've got to know what it's about. So I bought it. I finished it in a few days. It was just so great. So it's one of those books. It's one of my favorite genres. End of the world, post-apocalyptic. I love those books. I mean, come on. That's all my Bell's Book Corner reviews are about. So a sickness comes and totally wipes out all of the adults, all of the little kids. All that's left are teenagers. And they start like separating into little clans, which I guess, you know, almost every book I've read where something like the apocalypse happens, people kind of just like scatter and they want to be by themselves. No, power in numbers in this case. They're all in Manhattan, which is totally just like destroyed. Buildings are on fire. There are wild animals. People are going crazy and just like totally killing people. And so this follows the story of oh my god, what's the clan name? So this follows the story of the Washington Square clan, who is led by Jefferson. His brother Washington did lead the clan, but he died. Everybody who, once you turn 18, you get the sickness that killed everybody. Like, it's inside your head. It's in your body. And so once you turn 18, boom, you die. You get the fever and you die. So Jefferson has to take charge of the tribe, and his friend Brainbox discovers that there is the possibility of curing the sickness, and they have to travel all the way to Plum Island, which is like in north upstate New York. Anyway, so this book chronicles their adventures. They run into this really evil, awful tribe called the Union tribe, I think that's their name. Oh my gosh, I totally know this. Also, so they start their journey. They go to Grand Central Station, which is turned into this really cool, like, bazaar boutique area where there are a ton of, I'm sorry if you can hear that. I apologize. My grandfather is hammering something. We're in the process of moving, so it's just like constant hammering here. So they go to Grand Central Station where there are a ton of like merchants, and they run into this evil tribe called the Union tribe. They're these badass mofos, okay? They enslave women, they rape women, women have no control. So in between Union and Brooklyn, where the African Americans kind of gathered and the Puerto Ricans have gathered in a totally different part of New York, Union has this race war going on with them, and it's totally bad. People are dying. And so the people in Brooklyn decide they're going to help the Washington Square tribe get to Plum Island. They're going to help them try to figure out the cure so people can like survive and nobody's going to die anymore. This was so good. Like, the aspect was really depressing, but like honestly, it keeps you going. You are never bored when you are reading this. Lots of action. A lot of people getting shot at, and there are a lot of fights. It also has some really funny just quips along the way. One of the narrators, Donna, because it goes from Jefferson's point of view to Donna's point of view. Donna is so funny. She is just this sarcastic, witty, badass girl. She has such great girl power. And Jefferson's in love with her, and that's like a whole plot. There's like this whole like love plot between them two. And I thought it would get kind of annoying because I really hate like when the plot's based around the best friend falling in love with the other. It drives me crazy. It wasn't actually that bad. But she's just so sarcastic, and I love reading her parts of the book the most because she's just got this like, whatever, end of the world, whatever kind of attitude. And I love her. I love her so much. Jefferson is kind of this nerdy guy who knows everything. Then there's the character Brainbox, who is like the super like intelligent guy. Like, his parents were scientists, and he's the one who's gonna manufacture the cure. And there's a bunch of other like, and then there's Peter, who is this African-American gay guy, and he's so funny. He's just like one of those, you know what I'm saying, girlfriend kind of guys, where he's much more like feminine and open about his sexuality. And I love him for that, because he's got some of the best lines ever too. I wish they would have had his point of view from it. Oh, it's so good. And it has some very adult themes and aspects to it. Like, there are a lot of references to rape and sex and drugs and alcohol. And I feel like, okay, that's something that happens in everyday life as it is, but when you don't have adults around and you don't have law to guide you, it's gonna just get worse, and that definitely makes mention to that in here. So like, it's a very adult, like adult ideas, but it's teenagers. I feel like anybody would really enjoy this book. Fun fact, they've already got movie rights for this book, because obviously he's a director, so he sold the movie rights. They're working on a movie now, so that's going to be super good. I'm excited to see how they're going to do it. I would definitely go see this movie. I hope there's a sequel to this, because it left at a cliffhanger. It actually could be a trilogy. I think I was reading somewhere online that it would be. But at the end of the book, some adults who were in hiding came back, and they rescued these guys when they were at Plum Island, because they were like being overrun by crazy, like psychotic people who just kind of snapped. So, I mean, it left at a cliffhanger, and I was really like, oh my god. And what bothered me most was I found out this book just came out in July, so a sequel is not coming out anytime soon. Oh, sad day. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. Like I said, this is The Young World by Chris Weitz. Go pick it up. Get it on your e-reader, because it's really great and you will really, really enjoy it. I think if you were a fan, I'm just going to come right out and say it. If you were a fan of the Maze Runner series, this is the book for you. There, I said it. So yeah, okay. So I think I have covered everything. If you have any questions, let me know in a comment below, and I will answer it to the best I can. Thank you guys for watching this Bell's Book Corner, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.